Alright, so this video is a response to a guy by the name of the Shock of God. A couple days ago he made a video about the Reason Rally and that it proved that atheism was utter madness. And that's the term that he used, was madness. He's entitled to his opinion, of course. He sounds like a very intelligent man. He's very strongly opinionated on this. It's an 18-minute video. It's really long. I'm going to provide a link, and I'm going to make this a video response to it, so please feel free to check it out. He's very opinionated. I'll give him that. The word I used was condescending or snarky. He had a very higher than thou attitude, which seems to come with religious folk quite a bit. But I can't say too much on that because you've got guys like Thunderfoot, like Charles Dawkins, who are very intelligent men, who know they're very intelligent men, who get a bit of an ego about it, you know. Not to say it's a bad thing. I'm very egotistical myself. But his attitude was very, you know, oh, I have religion, that makes me better than you. And I can't really... That kind of set off some bells for me, or else I probably wouldn't even be making this video. But I'm just going to go through real quick. It's not going to be an 18-minute video. It's probably going to be a little lengthy. I tend to ramble. But I'll give it my best shot to kind of keep it nice and short. The first things first, I did take some notes on it. It's just kind of my style, my way of thinking. If I'm going to have an opinion on somebody against it, I need to make sure I know what the hell I'm talking about to a point. So first things first was his main thing. The first like 5 minutes of the video or so was just his use of the word reason. He pointed out that a lot of atheists tend to say that there is no reason for living because once you're dead, you're dead. I tend to stand with Thunderfoot on this, and that the fact that our life is finite, is going to end, is more of a reason to live. That's just my thought. But he kept saying that because a lot of atheists don't think there's any reason to live, that calling it a reason rally is hypocritical. I don't think so. I think the reason it's called a reason rally is because it's a social gathering of people whose train of thought tends to lean more towards reason and less towards superstition. You know, less about that magical man in the sky and more about reason. Science is just a gathering of like-minded, intelligent people who, you know, they just want to find people who tend to think alike. I wish I could go to the rally. I'm stationed out in the desert, out in California. I'll be here for the remainder of the year, so there's just no way I'm gonna be able to go. My girlfriend's going, and she's very excited about it, and hopefully she'll be taping quite a bit of this, so I can at least go vicariously, as the internet tends to let people do. But back on point. I already pointed out his condensation, you know, his snarky attitude, which is why I'm kind of making a response to it at all. I normally would just play it off as another very religious person getting on non-religious folk. That happens every day of the week. Another point that he seemed to say was that he tended to think that atheists would do a rally like this because they're missing something, that part of their life where God exists that they don't have. I know it tends to be somewhere around here in this general region. I guess I wouldn't know. Maybe it's up here. Maybe it's back of the neck somewhere. I don't know where it is. I guess I'm missing it too. But he says that their need to find God is so strong that they would have a rally like this to try and fill that gap with other people. I think that's kind of funny that atheists have one rally a year in 1 year, and they're trying to fill a hole. Christians have church every Sunday. I wonder what that's for. I just thought that was kind of funny that the atheists are the hypocrites and trying to fill that hole in our lives, but churchgoers are churchgoers. You know, I just think that's funny. Another point that he had was atheists were the most religious folk you could find. I thought that was really funny. I wouldn't say religious. I would say strongly opinionated, but that's just my wording. Maybe religious is a good term. If you believe in something strong enough, why not make it a religion? Scientology said that. Let's see how that works out. We're all gonna die. He pointed out that he thought it was funny that because atheists don't believe in everlasting life, that they would see any purpose in this whatsoever, and any purpose in getting together and living. I thought that was pretty funny. I just thought it was funny the way his wording for it. Like I said, I'll link it. I'm sure you guys will tend to agree. People will tend to agree with me, or with him, probably more with him, that you know, since we're all going to die anyway, why hold a rally like this? Because, you know, life is finite. Why not? You know, you only have X amount of time to live. Why not meet other people that you can agree with and enjoy your time on earth with them? I mean, if you're going to live forever in heaven anyway with these people, if they're, you know, if they get on that checklist, I mean, you're going to have eternity with them. Why not? Why bother meeting them at all? Why not just be a social outcast and, you know, dedicate yourself to the church, to that life? I mean, going once a week is nice and all, but if you're going to go to heaven and spend eternity with these people anyway, why bother? You know? I guess that's just my way of thinking. That's just a few of the points that he had. Like I said, it's an 18-minute video. I'm not about to go into everything he said. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to make an 18-minute video as a response to an 18-minute video. It's just kind of over the top for me. Shock of God, if you do watch this, please feel free to respond to me. I'd like to keep it civil. I'd like to keep it grown up. If you do give me that condescending attitude, I'll just do it back. I really don't want to get childish, but please, if you have an opinion on what I say, please feel free. I love a good discussion, and this is open, by the way. Please make a video response. Please comment. I love a good discussion. Please, I love it. I love a good argument. But this is Movie Marine. Have a nice day.